We are moving on to the Azalia, the jeweled toe loop wedge sandal. And this one by far, of all of the sandals this morning, this one by far is the most jeweled. So if you say, I want jewels, I want color, I want sparkle, give it to me, this is it. Let me show you. This one comes in fuchsia. It's very, very pretty in fuchsia. Next to that, we have black, and you can see that there in the black. And you can see the black with a little bit of silver tone going along the outside of the floral. The floral cluster that we've got there. This one is called blue, and I think this is, to me, the most unexpected because it's blue with silver and just vibrant. So this is the blue. And then right in front of Stephanie, we have it for you in gold. And this is just, I mean, how could you not fall in love with the gold? Okay, Stephanie. There's a lot to talk about here. Where should we begin?
Where should we begin? Well, I have to tell you that this was inspired by a bracelet we found, and it was this beautiful, beautiful ornamented bracelet. And what we did was we just decided to spread the colors. And this is something, I mean, that we decided to expand. Sometimes we just, you know, keep in the neutrals and the blacks. But if you are a color girl, the fuchsia's gorgeous, the blue is stunning. This is something that I actually have the blue. People stop me and ask me, where did you get those?
I know they do.
I mean, the blue is fabulous,
yeah.
and you know, very jeans friendly. And then if you're looking for something that maybe you have a lot of black in your closet, but you want something that has a little bit more personality,
yeah,
that is a great, great color, great style to buy.
And that's the one that you're seeing right there too.
That's the black.
Really nice. And you know what you can really see when you say that, you know, inspired by jewelry, and you can clearly see that in this shoe. There's the gold. That's the one that I'm kind of drooling over.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I know. You can see the toe loop there. This is that toe loop style. But what I like is that you've got the double strap along the top back part of your foot. So it gives you more hold when you're walking. You're not gonna be, it's not so much like a flip-flop against the back of your foot. You will have a little bit of that, but because you've got that double strap along the back part of the top of your foot, then it does give you more of a hold there. Just so you know, these shoes were $75. They were $75. But not today. Today they're less than $50. And I will tell you this, if you want fuchsia, or if you want the blue option, we only have these in sizes 6.5 to 8.5, and we only have about 2 dozen left of each. And then that's it. Now we do have more of the black and we do have more of the gold, but what happens is we always bring in more of the neutral colors, not as many of the bright pops of color. And so these are the ones that sell out first, but these are also the ones that we fall in love with because we just never see this kind of look.
Right, and you know, you'll be really unique out there. People will be asking you where you got these. They're just so fun, so beautiful, and really cool to just slip on for all those get-togethers that we're looking forward to this summer, that are on lawns, at the beach, you know, places that you really don't need heels, or if you don't want something that's too casual, this is really perfect.
That's very true too. This is, you know, you're right. Even when you're like kind of dressing up and you don't want to wear a heel. I know, like for my mom, I talk about this all the time. She doesn't wear high heels anymore.
Right.
She says, you know what? I did that for years. My feet can't take it anymore.
Yeah.
But she still goes to dressy functions.
Yes.
So you don't want to look really great from head to ankle and then your shoes are like blah. You don't want that. All in the name of comfort. You want to have something that really can pull your entire outfit together. So if it's dressy, these are going to be great for you. If it's jeans and a top, like you can see Jennifer's wearing, they're just as good. So I don't want you to think, well, because there's jewels, that can mean I can only wear them when I'm going out. Not the case.
No, not the case at all. This shows your personality. I mean, you know, you're a woman. Let's show our personalities.
Yeah.
I mean, we're allowed to.
That's right. That's the benefit of being a woman.
Yes.
Like the fellas have to kind of keep it real neutral.
Yeah.
But we can, you know, go wild if we want to.
Yeah, absolutely.
I will tell you, and I'm glad to see so many of you are shopping with us this morning and maybe trying Yellow Box for the very first time. This is really exciting because you get a chance to get some really cool, great sandals during sandal season on sale. Typically, you see sandals on sale when the leaves are changing colors outside. That's the only time you get them on sale. But at HSN, and in large part, is some of these styles and colors are very limited, and we wanted to give you a chance to get some of the best values of the season during the season. And that's what you see right here. I'll tell you again, blue and fuchsia, very limited. Black and gold are gonna be your best bets in terms of colors. So if you want cushioning, again, just like all of the shoes, from heel to toe, all the way underneath, and you don't have a flat insole. Again, you have more of a curve, just like our feet.
Sure, and you don't have a flat that you're dealing with. Like for me, again, I'm 5'2", and I really need a little lift. I actually don't like, you know, walking around in completely flat shoes.
Neither do I.
So I do need that lift. It's more back support, and you know, you have the cushion, but you're not, you know, suffering at the end of the day when you're in high heels. So
absolutely,
this is a great style for those people who do need a little lift, and also for people who are going to weddings this summer. Let's say the mother of the bride. This is a gorgeous style for the mother of the bride, or even the bridal party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not? And the fact that we've got them as particularly black and gold are going to be your best bets in terms of sizes. These are very popular, as you can imagine. Less than $50. You've got them for $16.75 on FlexPay on your credit card. So go ahead and enjoy that. And once again, if you have an HSN card, please use it, because